Okay, guys, it's Rodney 383, Anime Real Talk TV. Got my boy Ziploc Gory here,
What's up?
and we also have a special guest. Go ahead and introduce our guest, Zip.
The Mount Vernon kid, aka my brother.
What's up, everybody? Mount Vernon Kid here. How's everybody doing on their end?
All right, now today we're just gonna go through the new X-Men First Class trailer, pick out a couple of things, and we're going to talk about them. So, without further ado, let's hop into it. Now, first scene we have nothing really special at this point. We got the Professor X's wheelchair. He's not in it, but we'll just keep it moving. We got a little Cerebro action here. Looks like old Professor X in the Cerebro room. So I don't know, maybe some flashbacks or flash forwards in the film. All right, we got young Professor X. All
I'm
right,
happy that they're actually using costumes in this movie too. So
yeah, pretty. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I gotta commend them on that because in the last one it was just black and now they got the yellow and blue going on. So that's cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wonder
no
how.
more Black Ops. No more Black Ops.
Oh yeah, you ain't like the Black Ops, man. Dude,
Get out of here.
that's
Hell no. Could
that's
not
what's up.
take that.
All right, now we got this scene here. It's a scene that looks like the footage from the first movie. Looks like they're tying some things in. What do you guys think about that?
it I don't know. It's strange that they're tying it into the other movies, but I guess I can deal with it. But it's the timeline seems like it's gonna be all messed up. It's just weird.
All right. Next scene we have Eric, young Magneto. So that's pretty cool. There he is, looking real beastly there, looking like a badass. All right. Okay, we got these guys walking through what looks like a prison. Could be a mutant facility or a regular prison. Who knows? But at this point, they look like colleagues, friends, if you will. We got a quick shot of the mansion before it got pimped out over the years. Now, we have an interesting scene here. We have a group and they're watching TV. But from left to right, uh, you want to explain this, kid? What are we saying on here?
Okay. Pretty much they are looking at a scene of JFK. Actually, we can see Magneto. You can see Charles, uh, Moira McTaggart, Beast, Hank McCoy, uh, and Havoc, and some other mutants that have just been in it that are making their debut in this movie.
All right, cool. Now they're watching JFK, and so it's back in the day when like civil rights movement and stuff like that. Do you think it's gonna be a big I don't know, a big thing of like a racism, prejudice type of deal back then? What do you think they're trying to implement in here with putting this president on the screen?
Well, you got to remember, well, Kennedy was more of the guy we thought would bring it all together. Bring that chance of hope and light. And I think that's pretty much maybe that could be like an influence of what Xavier will be like. That's maybe his inspiration. That's the way I look at it as well. Like having Kennedy be his inspiration of bringing coexisting mutants and normal humans.
All right, let's keep it moving real quick. Now we have a scene right here. It looks like I would, you know, I would probably say that this person is dangerous because they got her behind glass and some type of barricade force thing around all these walls that are fucking look like they'll do something to you if you get crazy. So who is this person right here?
There's got to be Emma Frost.
That is January Jones. Very,
Yeah.
and she is playing Emma Frost, aka the White Queen.
All right,
If all those for all my X Men fans out there, they should know who that is.
all right, let's keep it moving real quick. Now who is this right here? Who is this right here?
Go ahead, Zip.
I don't even know what this is.
All right, now I'm gonna fast forward real quick. Okay, stop here. Now you see, Professor. and Eric in the back looking like a pimp. I mean, they in the honeymoon suite. And then they got this chick that got wings coming out her back, look like butterfly wings, obviously a mutant. And but it looks like they're enjoying themselves. Like this is they just leaning back, tipping, they sipping. So I mean, what do you think this is right here? Like an old school brothel with mutants?
Okay, for all those that don't know who that character is, the actress, I'm forgetting her name, but that is the daughter of the rock star Lenny Kravitz, and she's playing Angel Salvador. That's her name,
All right.
and she's like a fly-like mutant, pretty
That's a
much.
bad, that's a bad bitch. All right, let's keep it moving a little quicker. All right. Now this is a young beast right here, right?
That is correct.
It looks like a nut. Now, and I noticed a syringe. So is you know, obviously Beast is a professor. He's very smart, very intelligent, highly intelligent, in fact. Now it looks like maybe he's making serum to counteract the symptoms. He thinks he can counteract it. You know, it being a mutant gene and
Beast,
all. But what do you think that is?
exactly. You hit it right on the nail, Rodney. Beast tried to shun his mutation. He didn't like it. He wanted to be normal, and he tried to cure himself. But what he did was further accelerate his mutation, and hence the blue fur and everything came on him.
Mm. It's like you know you got a rash and you want to go away, but you keep scratching it. Like you know. All right. Now I notice this guy right here. This is Havoc here. Who is this
Exactly.
guy? Okay. Now I noticed something in the back. Is his power fire? Did he lit that on fire by mistake or something like that?
Uh, okay. Let me try to explain Havoc's. Havoc's powers are more like pulse rays, pretty much. It's not fire. It's more pulse rays instead of what you think it is. Ionic waves, things like that. That's kind of sums up what he can do.
All right.
And like I said, he's the younger brother of Cyclops.
Yeah, well, he's also my favorite member of the Scott family. Like,
Exactly, he's
he,
my favorite Summers brother.
yeah,
All
because
right.
I don't care for Scott, and you know,
Gabriel can kiss my ass, actually.
yeah, I said the same thing.
Now once again, I know shit about the comic book canon, and you just named a third person, which I ain't know existed. Gabriel, who the fuck is that? So I'm like, all right, well, you know, maybe I need to step it up from watching the animated series, but you know. All right, let's move on a little bit. Now we got here a black guy, random black guy. I had to pause on him. Why? Because it's a random black guy. But is this like young? What was the guy name in Wolverine?
No,
Will I am.
that's not John Wraith. That is
Okay.
Darwin, actually.
Oh, okay. So is he a mutant?
Yes, he's a mutant, and he's not supposed to look that way. Period. He's supposed to be bald and pale, pretty much.
Huh.
Mhm.
So what is his power?
Darwin's powers are really hard to explain. I kind of would say density control, but I'm not quite sure too much on his powers.
Okay. All right.
He,
Well.
he is. It's kind of hard because Darwin was a part of another team, but it's once again I'm getting off topic, so that's the geek in me coming out. So move on.
All right, cause I can't help but think like back in the day, like on the Kennedy times, it was like civil rights movement, highly racist. So I guess you can like clearly tie in like the racism or the bias or prejudice against mutants with the civil rights thing. It's always been that way with X-Men. It's like you're discriminating against us type of deal. But I can't help but think like this is gonna be regular racism as well as mutant racism in here. Like, you know, just from how he looked, it just looked like a highly racist outfit he got on. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I'm just going off on a tangent. But let's keep it moving. Okay, now we see this person here. Who is this? Do you
Yeah,
anybody know?
I have no clue who that's supposed to be. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to take a guess
All right,
yeah,
well,
me neither.
random chick. All right, let's
because they I don't know they throwing a lot of now that I'm noticing they throwing okay that's
now this here obviously Mystique. Now I'm gonna cycle through it a little bit more, see if we can get a little. Okay, now you can see her face coming, so that's Mystique. Now, who knows where she is? You know, from the pictures that they showed a while ago, it looked like she was actually on the team. Could you guys elaborate? Was she an X-Man back in the day? Like, what was going on with that?
Hell no, she wasn't no X-Men.
Yeah, Mystique has always been like a. She just plays around with pretty much anyone, really.
She was baddie from the beginning, and she should be older than all of them. She's very old.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you that.
You know,
It's. I don't know. This is crazy.
she's almost as she's almost as old as Wolverine. Let's put it like that.
Okay, cause she can change the age and everything. I mean, outside of she can't can she change body shape or just like she can change it to a she can't change it to like a small child or nothing. It has to be like same or
Equal
similar
mass
body
you're trying
height.
to get at.
Yeah, exactly. You can't turn into a baby or whatever. It has to be something similar to her own weight and stuff. So I mean, she could clearly probably look younger and be like a a student or whatever. But I noticed in the pictures that came out a while back, it like she had one of them yellow and blue suits on, and I was like, huh? And then I thought like, well, Eric was a part of it, and now she's down with Eric. So maybe he took her from there just like he took Pyro from I don't know. I was just speculating at that point. But all right. So you got Mystique in the bed here. Who knows who she just got it on with? But obviously, dude ain't like the blue shit, so she put it on later. But let's keep it moving. Is this now this shot here? We got a jet. Is this a previous or a prototype early version of the what is it? The
Blackbird.
Black Hawk Blackbird?
Blackbird, you got it.
Okay,
That's pretty much what I would assume it is. Pretty much.
all right. So we can keep moving. It's just it get more futuristic as the years go on. But
I gotta say, the scene does look good though.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah, I will admit that did look good. It's just that they're just throwing so many characters in it. I mean, you got Sebastian Shaw in there, and he doesn't even look like Sebastian Shaw. He looks like Kevin Bacon in a nice suit.
yeah, it's just the time frame just seems it's crazy.
all right. Now we got this thing here. We got this shot. Now they're obviously in the Blackbird. You see someone in the back, to the right. One of the X-Men, one of the females, I guess, piloting it or doing something in there. You see, Professor here, and I guess him and Eric are about to go in. So they open up, and they about to go in. So Eric, I could tell from his face here in this shot here that he looks pissed off. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm going in." Just from this little piece here. What do you guys do any of you guys know what this scene possibly could be referring to? Because obviously is him and Eric on the same team. They're doing a mission right now in the 60s. Is this canon at all in the comics? Like this scenario of them fighting, against another country as mutants? What?
Not, never. I've been
Even in
like,
they, cause they did like a little mini thing for Magneto's past or something. They like recently, I forgot what the book was called, but I don't recall that. No.
All right,
no, not at all.
all right. Let's keep.
And I gotta say one thing, I am happy that they are using at least costume colors like yellow and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are using what seems to be the costumes like during the late or early 2000s when the X-Men started wearing those like jackets with the X and the gray and bluish colors instead of their regular costumes. But everybody, we all want the costumes, not stealth mode with black and stuff from the other movies.
Yeah, that's the one thing that they were trying to make it like. I mean, X-Men's supposed to be realistic, but it's still I wanted the costumes, so I'm happy that they're using it in here.
Yeah, it's I mean, I would I think it's just as simple as it being it looking so cartoonish as to not realism. So I guess the super bright like like putting Wolverine in the yellow and blue and black. I don't know if I would like that. Like not how he looks on the show.
Yeah, I get you, Rodney.
So his X-Force suits look badass.
Yeah,
The black-
I can
Yeah,
see
I
that
get
working.
Yeah, the black and gray looks great. I'm not gonna deny that. And yeah, putting Wolverine in the yellow and blue in a movie would look kind of funny. That's why many people said didn't go with his brown and his brownish costume that he had.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, there is a lot of talented costume designers in Hollywood, and I'm sure they can develop a nice middle ground where they make everyone happy. Because I was looking, I like playing with, on X-Men Wolverine on the game. I like playing with his old school brown and yellow, or burgundy
Yeah,
or whatever. So all right. In this shot here, we got a ship. Who is it? Soviet Union, whatever. There.
I'm thinking maybe it's during the whole Cuban Missile Crisis. You know what I'm saying? Could be
Uh,
around that time.
Okay.
Uh, so
yeah.
that's just me. That's just me. I'm thinking like that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's true.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's obviously back. In all right. All right, now we about to go in on something that's probably going to be highly controversial. So let's go in on this part here. Hold up, now. Okay, now we got a beast shot here. How do you guys think this looks?
Looks too much like a cat, man.
Yeah, it. I said the same thing in my other video. It just, I don't know. It just don't give off a feeling of beast.
Like doesn't his what's the motion comic? I don't know the names of the creators or nothing, but the motion comic.
Astonishing,
Yeah, astonishing.
astonishing X.
Doesn't his astonishing look somewhat like this, like a small-headed?
Yeah, and that's due because Beast went through a lot of the mutants went through what is known as a secondary mutation. Like other they gained like another mutation power, and for some reason Beast went through like this cat like mutation, and I don't like it. I've always liked Beast's old look. When Jim Lee and all of them were drawing him, not this cat like look.
So, in comparison to
Agreed, 100%.
X-Men 3, you think the Kelsey Grammer one looks better than this one? Would you say? The Kelsey Grammer was more faithful to it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
I will say that.
All right. As you can see right here in this shot, all the missiles that came from them ships are now focusing in on this piece of land. I don't know if it's an actual, land inhabited by people or whatnot, but they're gonna destroy it. So let's keep moving. Now we see someone in the water. Who is that? Does someone have water powers on that team, or is it just a random I'm in the water?
That looked like it might be Eric just jumped in the water. I could be wrong though.
Could be. Yeah, I was banking on that. I mean,
Alright.
I know they are not gonna
Alright.
just throw Squid Boy in there, so I'm just saying, like,
Or maybe Eric just directing the missiles towards him for some reason. I don't know.
The nature
True.
of his power, he can probably like guide the missiles or like draw them to him. I don't know. Maybe he's directing the missiles to go down into the water and follow him, but he's able to protect himself against that. I don't know.
I think what a lot of people need to understand is that people think that Magneto is just, he just can control metal and things like that. This guy has literally took the Earth off its axis once before, its
Okay.
magnetic axis, and that's just showing you how strong he is.
It's not
True.
limited
Yeah,
to
because
just manipulating
yeah.
metal. It's magnetism. Period. Magnetic fields. Magnetic
Period,
fields,
exactly.
and that's everywhere. So yeah, I can see how he can come up with some beastie things to do with it. Let's keep moving right quick. Now we see Eric here inside. I don't know if he's in his own mansion and they're coming in, or is he invading their mansion? Who knows? But it looks like a soldier. Now, looking at this, is this a Russian soldier? Like, his suit and stuff. Like, who is this? I mean, who knows who it is? But what suit is that?
I'm definitely banking this guy is Soviet, maybe Soviet.
Okay.
I know
Like
he's
the Hitler?
Eastern European. Let's just put it
Okay.
like that.
All right. So,
Uh,
all right. Now, what I see immediately is in his right hand looks like an apple or something, a fruit or something. Now, in his left hand, I can speculate it's a little blurry, but I can speculate that that's a knife. And what Eric is doing is using his powers to jab the knife into his chest or something. All right. So then, yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. So yeah, he just murdered him, guys. He's a murderer. All right.
Yeah.
Fuck it. But now we see.
Well, no, you're on the track because first of all, other than that, it's also given to you a sense of when does When does everything
Oh
go south
yeah.
for Charles and Magneto? When do they break apart and go their separate ways
Yeah.
and focus on their philosophy? It also gives you a sense, when does Professor Xavier lose his ability to walk, because it
Man.
it did come from a battle with
Yeah.
Magneto. See, I'm giving you guys tidbits, okay? So just put literally out there.
That's good. And that's why you're here, man. I'm telling you. So, yeah, I was wondering why they showed the chair straight off the jump, but in the trailer they don't show him crippled. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, now we see young Beast here. Looks like he's going through something. His transformation is probably just, going haywire. So, let's cycle through this a little bit. All right, now we see a foot here. Um, the CG looks polished. It looks like done. How do you think that looks? How do you think the effects look on that per se?
It looks pretty good to me. I don't
It
have any
looks all
problem.
right.
All right, let's
I have
cycle
no
through it a little
problem with it.
bit.
No
All right,
problem
so
at
now
all with
you
it.
see you got Kevin Bacon in here. I didn't notice this before. All right, whatever. Oh, okay.
Kevin Bacon is playing Sebastian Shaw, the leader
So
of
he's a
the
mutant.
Hellfire Club.
Okay, that
Uh,
is them. I didn't know.
he's a mutant. What his powers is, he basically, if you attack him, focus your energy on him, the stronger he becomes, and he hits you back with that force, but 10 times that stronger. But the Hellfire Club is supposed to be like colonial.
Okay.
They look from like the 1700s, like
Oh, I remember
stockings
that.
and
On the animated
wigs and
show.
things like that.
Oh.
Uh,
I think they held
but they're
Phoenix on the show.
Yeah,
Like
there
they
you
had
go.
they
But
tricked Phoenix into like mind. Like one of the dudes could do mind control or something, and was tricking Jane into like thinking he was the wife or something. I don't know. Okay, cool. Now what I'm assuming here is
exactly,
the White
Mindbender.
Queen.
That's who you're
On the
talking.
side here.
Yeah, in her diamond form, actually. That's kind of cool. She's gonna have her diamond form
Oh,
in this,
awesome. Okay.
and that's her secondary mutation, because
Oh,
she's
okay.
really she's a psychic, like Professor
All
Xavier,
right.
but she's not as powerful as he is.
All right. Now this guy on the left hand side, is this any just just going off? Who is this? If you guys know. All right. Just a random
I
guy. Let's
I
cycle
I
wouldn't
through
I
this. I
know.
want to see that
Me
full
neither.
dime.
So what makes it funny is because she's supposed to, if that's because this is supposed to connect all the movies, even Wolverine Origins, then she's the sister of Silver Fox. So it's like, okay, because she was in Wolverine Origins and we saw her diamond form in that. So it's like, it's really, like I said, weird, just plain weird.
All of
Yeah,
those
the
cast as
timeline
mutants
is
from
screwed up.
Wolverine movie, and
Just
like Scott was in there too, and like I mean like, but Havoc is in this one, and Scott isn't, and
that's what I'm saying, is like,
What I'm hoping they're gonna do is they're gonna be like, you know what, this is a completely different timeline.
yeah,
That's what they should
exactly,
do because
because you cannot just throw, you saying Havoc is a part of the first team when that's not true. It didn't happen that way. He's the younger brother. Him and Cyclops were separated at birth, yeah, okay, at one point. So I'll say that, when they were younger, but it just doesn't make sense. I'm really confused.
start from scratch and make it epic. I don't know. But all right. On the next scene here, we got Beast before he transformed. I guess demonstrating to them his agility and whatnot, how his abilities are coming into form. That's what I wanted to see from the third movie. When I see Beast, I want him to do some acrobatic, ridiculous, walking on walls upside down, flipping on poles, just doing ridiculous acrobatics, and we got a little Kelsey Grammer leap over the battlefield, which was, wasn't satisfying to me.
A lot of people say they seen that in the recent Planet of the Apes movies.
oh, they said they probably didn't want to copy him or whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they would say.
Havoc, um, you know, doing what you say is like force burst or what you say it was called? His
I would say ionic or pulse ray or something like that.
pool. So he about to bust something up right here. Oh yeah, see Eric in a little tavern. It looks like playing around with metal. Looks like he's doing that game with this guy that you have your hands on the table and somebody as fast as they can put a knife through all the digits of your fingers. Looks like he's about to do that little thing with them. Looks drunk though. Looks like he might be getting a little tipsy.
Probably, probably in the point in the movie where he's starting to turn or something.
Okay, he's just starting to go away from his regular personality, I guess.
Pretty much.
All right, let's move a little bit. Now, is this an early? Now we see a scene here. Professor, he got an early. Looks like an early Cerebro prototype. What do you guys think about this?
Uh, I exactly. That's
All
right.
right.
Exactly what I think it is. It is an early prototype of Cerebro.
All
Uh,
right, cool. Let's keep moving a
definitely
little
think that's
bit.
what it is.
Oh, I see.
Same.
Now, if you look closely on the first movie, there was like they Eric needed Rogue to stand up there on the top of the tower and hold on to the sidebars or whatever. And so Eric didn't have to do it. He used Rogue to do it. Um, it looks like the same thing is in this shot here. What exactly are those things? Like, just to clarify to the viewers, why is that grounding mechanism, I guess, needed? What is that?
I am not sure about that one. I'm stumped.
Same here.
Huh. Now we have a shot here. Is now correct me if I'm wrong. You got Kevin Bacon. You got his boy in the corner over there. You got the White Queen all diamond up. You got some dude on the floor. Now you got this guy who is red. Who is this guy? Now he looks red. Now is it? Are you guys seeing this the way I'm seeing
Yeah.
it?
That's
Okay.
that. That's got to be Aziel, right?
That's Azel.
Nightcrawler's father.
That's Nightcrawler's father. Uh, so we're assuming that some way down the line, him and Mystique get busy somehow. Birth Kurt somehow.
All right. Now, what I also noticed, which I didn't before, is a tail coming out the back of his pants, and you can see the tail whipping a little bit over top of Kevin Bacon's character. So you can see the tip of the tail has like a spear-like tip. I'm excited to see the movie. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm man.
I mean, he looks good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm interested. I am interested, and with me, when I'm interested in something, then I need to know more. So
Now here we go, guys. I'm a real quick. All right, boom. Now the what was the guy's name? Azir.
Azel.
Okay, Azel. Now we can see him clearly teleporting. So you heard it first. Mount Vernon Kid and Zip. They said it's Scott, fucking Nightcrawler's dad. So looks like it to me. Looks like even the pungent after odor that he leaves is probably gonna be left.
Brimstone. That's what they always say. Nightcrawler's smoke smells like brimstone. When
Oh man, that's awesome. All right, so let's cycle through it a little bit. Boom. Hold up. Now we got the same guy teleporting outside with these I don't know, these security guards. And I guess taking them out. It looks like that's the case.
the scene looks badass, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he's cutting them with that sword he's got. So you know,
Yeah, it's kind of reminiscent to that the opening scene X-Men 2 when Nightcrawler came in just kicking ass.
Playing a
Pretty
little
much.
homage. That's what's up. Oh yeah, in his tail. Oh, that looks badass. Like, all right, now right here we see the first, I guess, a prototype or the maybe the final result without paint, I guess, of Eric's helmet, Magneto helmet. Which anybody who's kept up a little bit with X-Men would know that protects him against Professor X's attacks on his mind, being able to get into his mind. I guess it helps him in case somebody tries to hit him in the head with a bat too. But that's mainly what it's for, to protect him from his friend, his greatest friend, and his greatest enemy, I guess.
I gotta give credit to Matthew Vaughn for actually using Magneto's helmet because I didn't like him in the other movies.
Yeah. I have no disrespect to Sir Ian McKellen, but he was too old. Okay, let's put it like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always thought, why did they get somebody that old? I always thought that, of course he gonna be old, but Magneto being the Magneto that he is from when he was younger, I mean, this nigga has never stopped being fit, working out, probably busting up people left and right. He's a fit guy, so even when he's old, he has gray hair, but he's probably pretty fit. He's probably pretty muscular, I would say.
That's pretty much how they all every artist has drawn him. Never have him looking old and dependent and decrepit.
Yeah.
Always have physically fit. Like, okay. So my voice was like, why couldn't you get an actor, dye his hair white or whatever, and you know, Magneto,
If
but Sir Ian McKellen just was way too old, and I
Yeah.
just
keep it moving. Now, this now I'm trying to look at this, and I'm looking at a shot. You got Magneto here. Now, I don't know if he's coming in to break out Emma Frost, because at first we seen Emma Frost through the glass in the same room. Now in front of him might be Emma. He's about to, say, rescue her or take her from here. Otherwise, it looks like he's trapped in the same place where she was behind the glass. So, I don't know what's up with this. Maybe he's just gonna bring this place down at this point.
But just from the back, I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm just really loving that they're using costumes in. I'm really feeling it. I
yeah.
mean,
That's good. I will say that the helmet, the back, I don't know how I feel about being able to see the back of his whole head up there. I don't know. Like, you see it like,
yeah. I see, you see his hair and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
see his neck and his ears and whatnot. I mean, I'm not gonna nitpick on it, but that is something I know that might be changed by the time the movie comes out, though. Who knows?
But to be fair though, his hair did stick out the helmet. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
mean
true.
that
That's true.
there are different times where Magneto's hair was very long, so it would come out the back of his head,
Okay.
the helmet, and then there were some times where it was pretty short,
All right.
and you couldn't see it.
Now, in this scene here, we see Professor and Eric talking. And if you watch the trailer, guys, which should be on YouTube or various places, you can find it. You'll see that at this point in the trailer, it seems as though this is that point where they're like, they're going separate ways on this. They're clearly disagreeing. It's like it's whatever at this point for these guys. So this is where the divide happens. Um, so let's keep it moving. Friend or foe? Now, this is it looks like early in the movie before that scene. They're on the Blackbird, and you can see Eric is totally just destroying and manipulating these like submarines or something like that.
That's my favorite part. This is my favorite part right here. I mean, this was badass. He pulls that sub out of the water, and it's like, now what? Like, what you gonna do now?
It looks awesome. I mean, I'm just imagining him picking up that submarine, plowing that into another submarine, blowing that shit up, and then picking up another one, just throwing the submarines into each other.
I like how they also like they're showing the struggle on his face too. Like
Oh yeah.
he's not just able to just pick it up and just like with ease. He's just struggling to get it up.
Yeah, whereas though in the other well, to be fair, this is before and the other X-Men movies I guess after. So at that point maybe he earned the right to just at a flick of a wrist throw a police car up 80 feet in the air or something. So all right guys, now that was the trailer. I know we came a lot at you guys on certain facts. They did. I didn't do shit. But nevertheless, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Are you guys looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see it. I'm still
Uh,
optimistic. I'll go see
yeah,
it.
I'm still gonna see it. I mean, I'll probably make it a group thing and we'll go see it. I've seen all the others, so I'll see it.
There's no shame in being cautiously optimistic. And if it sucks, hey, it is what it is. You tried. Well, alright guys. It's Rodney383. Holla at your boy.
Ziploc Gory.
Mount Vernon Kid,
And we'll see you guys next time. Maybe. Peace.
Peace.
later.